Oh, good evening. Welcome to my live. Hey, hey. It's Wednesday evening. I am going to be chatting for a little while before the vlog goes out at 8 o'clock. Please excuse the cardboard in the background. Alfie decided it would be a good time to pull a piece of cardboard out of my bin and scatter it all over the top of the stairs just before I go live. So thank you for that, Alfie. That is brilliant. I will be spending the evening picking up bits of cardboard. So this live will be left on my channel, so you can catch up with it later if you're not actually here. Those of you that are here, jump into the comments and let me know you are watching. It is 7 o'clock on Wednesday evening. I have just had some tea. I made salmon en croûte and basset en croûte. Now, I don't really know what basset is. I know it's a type of fish, but I don't know whether it's meant to be close to cod, haddock, no idea. But I had that with pesto and there we are. We're back. So apologies, we just disappeared and came back again. I think it might be an internet issue, but I am here. Hello, good evening. I'll do the intro again. Hello, I will be here chit-chatting until the vlog goes out at 8 o'clock. I've just had some great dinner. I had basset with pesto, cheese wrapped in pastry, and it was absolutely gorgeous. A bit of cheese sauce, some new potatoes, red wine. Very nice evening. I am crocheting away, as you can see, and I'll just be here for a little while so we can chit chat before the vlog comes out. So let's see who is here. Okay, so Rye's got a chest infection. Sorry to hear that, Rye. Joanna's here. Sarah Kilby is here. Sorry to hear that, Rye. I had 2 weeks ago. I'm all right. Slightly sniffly, but all in all, pretty good. Looks like the Wi-Fi is playing up. Yes, it was, but we're back on. We're good. Wish I could be watching properly, but I'm still at work. Marvin says, are you still making videos in response to other musical artists via on his vocal coach channel? Absolutely. If so, will you be making a video in response to Jay's new album? Yes, it is on my to-do list. I've started listening to it. I've got my notepad and pen. I have been listing down my thoughts on every... Oh, no. Please excuse me. I'm a little sleepy. I have been listing down my sort of responses to every single song. So the album response will be out soon. Let's have a look. I had pizza. Pizza. What type of pizza did you have? Simon had pizza yesterday, actually. He had mushroom pizza. I went to the pizza place to pick it up, and the smell was incredible. So I did have a piece. I couldn't help myself. Just the one piece of pizza, though. No. But I've done very well today with my calories and stuff. I'm at a point where I am on... Oh, no, I'm very tired. I've got very sleepy. I've gone to sort of maintenance, but I can't bring myself to actually go to it properly yet. A friend of mine who I've taught singing to, Steve, he said, you'll know when is right to go on to proper maintenance. So I'm hoping I will. Pizza Express. Me and Alex love a Pizza Express. Alex always has the margarita with extra cheese and chicken. I like the Lagera, which has got a hole in the middle because it's lower on calories, but still fantastic and tasty. Kirsty is here. Hello. Looks like your favorite YouTuber RVA has stopped making videos. Really? I wasn't a fan of RVA. I think it was because she sort of, I don't know, she wasn't a terrible singer or anything. There was just something about her that I just couldn't connect with. I just wasn't a fan of her videos. I still, of course, have my Honest Vocal Coach channel. This week, there has been a video on Diana and a compilation. I'm also working on a Jade reaction and also a Lady Gaga video. So I'll be filming more stuff tomorrow. So we've got 22 folks here. Hello, 22 people. Don't like her. She said everything was amazing when it wasn't. Yeah, that was kind of something that I didn't really like as well. I think as a vocal coach, it's important to be honest and truthful and genuine and not just say everything is great. That's not helping anyone. They need to know when things are not quite right so that they can improve it and move forward. Just saying everything is, oh no, fantastic all the time is not helpful. Truthful is the way to be, really. Also, wanted to say that you look really well and you should be proud of everything you achieved. Thank you very much. I am nearly about 4 stone that I've lost now. I am very proud of myself, but it's been a long run. I started all this weight loss in November last year. So, it's been nearly a year now. But it's getting to a point where you are sort of sustaining it. And let me know you can hear me okay, because I've got this on, but I don't think this is actually connecting. I think that it might be going straight through the camera. So let me know if it's microphone or if it's through the camera or not. Because obviously when you press record, that will kick in. But obviously I'm not recording, I'm webcamming. So I don't know if it's kicking in on that microphone or not. In today's, no, we can hear the mic. Oh, you can't hear the mic. Hang on, let's put it back. Oops. Sound is good. Okay, good. We'll put it back the other way. I did say at the very beginning of this video, if you do see cardboard on the floor in the background, that's Alfie. He decided just before me going live, he was going to shred a box that was in the bin and scatter it all over the place. So I will be picking that up later and putting it in the bin. Crochet wise, if you're interested in the crafting stuff that I do, I'm currently working on I'm calling it a snood because it's a shawl but a snood at the same time. I got the idea from Wednesday's Enid snood. I bought some pink yarn to make the Enid snood, but I also bought this yesterday when I was in Manchester. Hedgerow Chunky, and the colour is Dewdrop. It's so pretty. So you basically make a massive circle, then it needs to be wide enough so it fits over your head and sort of falls backwards. Oh, hello. And this is where we are so far. It's really warm and snuggly. So I'm just continuing with that. But it's going flat because I'm working from the middle. So it's going pretty quick. So I'll probably go until I run out of yarn. Normally with a snood, I would just use one skein of chunky, but for this, I think because it's a 200 grams, which is twice the amount, and it's a big circle, I'll probably use the whole thing. The yarn actually cost me £8. It's not cheap, is the hedgerow chunky. I think I'm maybe getting a cold, so excuse me if I'm sniffling it a little bit. Nice colour. Spain confirmed it's pulling out of his red. Yeah, it's all over Instagram now. And I I'm really pleased that people are standing up for what they believe in now instead of being quiet and just going with the flow. I really feel it's about time that the EBU make a decision. It's been going on for a long time. I think they need to finally put their stance out there and let us know, because so many countries are unhappy about Israel being in. So I think it's something that they should really think about making a proper decision on. I've heard that it's December when they make this decision, so we've still got some time to wait and see. And November, December is when the first songs start to come out. So hopefully they'll make that decision before all of the songs are released. That dewdrop wool is lovely. Thank you. Michelle is here. Michelle's been having a tough time, so we need to big up Michelle to keep going. She's having issues with a knee that's locked and things. So Michelle, keep going as much as you can. Quit on YouTube, a lot more on TikTok. Oh, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know what we're talking about. So I'll have to catch up with that. My grandparents' dog used to tip his toy box over and look at us saying he was saying I didn't do it. Oh, okay. Just made a mess. Let's just reverse that. I'm just doing a simple double crochet on this one. My previous my previous chats have been sort of crochet and chat, but today's just chat. I just happen to be crocheting at the same time. Little fly. We seem to have a few of those in the house at the moment. They are around a spider plant that I have. Not entirely sure how to get rid of them. So if anybody knows how to get rid of these teeny flies, I think they're called fruit flies, do let me know. Thank you. I'll keep striving. Absolutely, Michelle. Keep going. Oh, quiet on YouTube, a lot more on TikTok. Yes, I agree. Yeah, a lot of people are on TikTok talking about Eurovision and Instagram. There are some people that are what I would call rage baiting, which is not helpful. Mixing it up, going, this country said this and this country said that, and this is, don't do that. Just make your opinion known and then leave it, and hopefully it will be figured out at some point. So tonight's vlog will be out at 8, as you know, and it includes some comments that have been made by subscribers, and I sort of address them and we look at options to just see how we move forward with this particular vlog and this channel. So kind of go from there. Craig says, how's your cabinet at Diggerland? It's actually not doing very well. I sold something in the first week, but I haven't sold anything since. So I think I'm going to need to go and change it out, to take some new stuff, switch it out really, and take some back to the shop. But what I have been doing for the first part of this week is focusing on what I need to prepare for Barnsley Market, because I'm starting Barnsley Markets on Mondays. And I'm not allowed crochet wearables. So I'm sort of looking at everything from massage oils to Himalayan salts to the crystals to incense to candles to, all that sort of thing. So just figuring out that I've got enough that's going to be suitable for the market, really. How is the shop doing? The shop's doing okay. It has gone down a little, but it's always to be expected in September when the kids go back to school. But Liz had a phenomenal day yesterday. We did loads of stuff. I do mention it in one of the forthcoming vlogs, so you can check out what we've sold. But yesterday was great. Liz had a really good day. Today, not so good. I didn't actually sell anything today, but it was raining most of the day, so I don't think anybody was coming out really. It was just the weather was depressing. I did have a few people in. Janet brought some more granny square blankets, and a gentleman came to look at the Pokemon. I can hear it in my voice a little bit now, in my nose. I think I'm getting a little touch of a cold. I was in Manchester yesterday with Alex, and I also got rained on at the market on Saturday. I think that might have been it. So yeah. So this is what I'm working on. It is a snood, and the idea is you do a big circle and then you twist it. Oh, I'm banging my own glasses with the crochet hook. And then you you get this nice sort of thing. So that's the idea, but obviously it's not thick enough yet. It's not wide enough. But aren't the colours gorgeous? I wanted to go for something a little bit more pastel because, as you guys know, I like the strong colours. I'm very much an autumn person, so purples, dark reds, dark navy, all of those kind of colours. Pretty much like the jumper I've just completed in the background. But I wanted to mix it up and do something a little bit more pastels. I bet my hair's all over now. Yes, it is. Oh dear, it's gone very flat. I've been rained on a few times today. Georgina, you can make a trap for the flies. I used instructions from online. It's easy, cheap, and organic. What? You can make a trap for the flies. Oh, the flies! I understand. I get it. The little flies. Yeah. I have a spider plant in the corner of the kitchen that seems to want to collect these little fruit flies. And trying to get rid of them is not easy. So thank you for that. I was like, what? But I totally understand now. John Haynes says Katy Perry is trash. That's very harsh. Katy Perry is still successful and probably has more money than most of us. So I think saying she's trash is a bit harsh, really. I really enjoyed Katy Perry's earlier music, not so much the newer stuff. She's sort of lost a grip a little bit. But I think to say that she's trash, I think that's not very nice, really. It was out of sequence. It's all right, Ramona. It's absolutely fine. My brain just went, what? So Susan Ashcroft says, hello, one and all. Georgina, did you get the things? I did. I did. I was so confused to begin with because John didn't really take the information in. He was the one that collected the items from the other shop. And he was like, hey, Susan has left these things. So he wasn't, he didn't really understand what had happened. But thank you so much. There was buttons and packing items like bags and boxes that are over there. I'm so appreciative. Thank you so very much. Shop last Wednesday as I popped to the shop but missed you. Yeah, thank you so much, Susan. Anything like that is so appreciated. As you know, my shop is not a money making, or make a lot of money out of it. It just makes enough to keep going. And there is a group of us that all sort of pitch in to help the best we can. And there's 3 of us that work within the shop. I also do the markets as well. So little things like that are really helpful. So again, thank you, Susan, very much. I think my glasses are going down my nose. That's better. Also, the colour is showing up pretty bad on YouTube. So I hope wherever you're watching it from, it's not too bad. It looks kind of washed out for me. Rebecca's here. She said, do you think you'll stay in the current location or do you have plans to move? I would love to move, but we chose not to move after looking at another shop because there was a lot of damp and issues at the back of the shop. And it felt like starting again because we had to pay for 3 months up front and there was a bond and all of that. And it was just, it's a big ask, really. It is still a possibility. We would like to move to somewhere that is much busier, but for the time being, we're going to make it work where we are. And then potentially, if the right place comes up, then we will move. But the one that we looked at, although it was a great size, there was damp at the back, and they wanted 3 months up front and a bond and all of that. And I thought, I don't really want to do all that all over again because it's a lot of outlay. We're very lucky in the situation where we're in now, where there wasn't really all of the bonds and in advance payment and things like that, which made it easier for us. I don't really want to go that route again if I can avoid it. But if something comes up which is in a much busier area, a bigger shop, which we kind of need now, that would be fantastic, especially since we have so many other people on board now. If I list everybody, there's myself. I do the crochet and the crystals and the yarn. We've got Carolyn who does the haberdashery. We've got John who does antiques. We've got Simon who does antiques, bits of all sorts, and guitars. We've now got Linda who makes baby clothes. Naomi who does candles and wax melts. There's also Alison and Janet that also do the Yorkshire stuff and pride items and sort of more gift. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. More gift items as well. So there is a whole bunch of us, and it's fantastic. It's really nice having this team, and it kind of makes it a little bit easier to sort of pay rent and things like that when you're splitting it between a group of you. So potentially a busier shop with more footfall would be fantastic, which is kind of why I'm doing the markets, to get some more sales and get a little bit more money behind us, so that's something we can look at in the future. I don't know what he's barking at. What is it, Alfie? What, dear? Do you want to cuddle? Come on then. Come on, fella. He's getting massive now. Here's my little boy. You saying hello, Alfie? It's massive now. Can I put you down? Can I put you down? Do I get kisses? No. Come on then. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Okay, bye. Bye. Hello. You've made a right mess. There's mess everywhere, but it's a cardboard. Don't look at me like that. Oh, I love him to bits. He's my little boy. He's my little boy. He was very unwell last week. We had to take him to the vet and all sorts. But, he's got slaver on my face. But he's feeling, as you can see, a lot better. He's my little baby boy. He's the little boy that I never had. Furry little gorgeousness he is. Our Freddie's barking back. Your Freddie looks absolutely just the cutest thing. I would say it looks like a spaniel. Is it a spaniel? Do let me know. Alfie is a cockapoo if anybody's interested. He's made a right mess in the background. Let's see what people are saying. Oh no, I'm going to hiccup. Excuse me. Apologies. I did have a lot of food for my dinner. The shop prices are really high. They're ridiculous. In Pontefract, some of the big shops, including some of the slightly smaller ones, they start at around £1,000, and the ones that are available at the moment are 2,100 and 2,000. It's like, how are you gonna earn that in a month? How? There is a really beautiful shop that used to be a card shop that's long, that would just be perfect for us, in a really good spot. It's just behind where I do the market, to be quite honest. But it's just too expensive. We can't stretch to that. And I think that I don't know. I just disagree with the really high prices, because you can't make anything on it. Because that's even before you've got to consider business rates and the electricity bills and, all the other stuff. Cost of getting your stock. It's just too much money. So I totally understand why people are going out of business. Body Care is one of the most recent companies that are going out of business now into administration. They have one in Pontefract, Barnsley, all the sort of local areas. They're all closing down because they just can't. They can't do it. Even the bigger companies with the most money, they're like, nah, we're done. So us small little businesses, So, can you say a word about? Oh, I don't know what that means. Please explain official collection of best of stuff on YouTube. Leah says, I was watching your video message to the haters, and it's funny that they waste their time saying they don't like your videos, but they still watch them. I know, it's kind of strange, isn't it? For people to watch your video, moan they don't like it. Think, well, why would you go out of your way to watch something you don't like? But, it's one of those, I suppose. Uh, he is massive, says me. I know, isn't he? He's just gorgeous. He's due a haircut. I am aware he looks like a floppy mop dog right now. I've got him booked in. It's really hard getting booked in. They're so busy. I think it's the first week of October that he's going for his haircut. We do bath him regularly, obviously, but his next trim, I think, is the first week of October. And that's the point where you kind of want them to have the fur so that they're warm enough for winter. But yeah, just a bit of a trim so we can see where he's going. Let's just see what other questions we've got. I was on holidays just outside Harrogate and hadn't realised that the roadworks in Harrogate and we got oh my goodness. The A1 roadworks have been going for maybe 3 or 4 years. It's just appalling. You can't really get anywhere on the A1 near where we are. Let's switch this round. I love body care. I know. Body care is one of those where you can just get cheap bits, everything from your toothpaste to hairbrushes, hairbands, makeup, all of that. That's in administration now. So the one that we have in Pontefract, they had signs up saying stock clearance, and I was like, yeah, right. Then I read it on Facebook that they were closing, and now they've got a closing down sale sign. There's nothing in it. There's nothing left. They haven't been restocking for a while, at least a month. So it's fairly empty already. But I like body care. So the one in Barnsley where Alex lives is going to be closing as well, which is it's just such a shame. I'm so glad Alfie is feeling better. I didn't realize he's been poorly as I was in Norway. Oh, you lucky person. And a digital detox is an excellent thing to do for yourself. And why were you in Norway? Yeah, Alfie was ill last week. He had a cyst on one of his paws. We don't know if it was something that he got in it and it created the cyst or just a cyst. The vet said he couldn't find anything in it, but they had to burst the cyst. And he's been on antibiotics ever since. That's been a right job trying to get him to eat antibiotics. But he's feeling a lot better, as you can tell by the amount of mess he's just left behind me. So I will be scooping up the cardboard. Been listening to a lot of Cher. I am listening to Jade's new album. I'll be working my way through it, so I'll be doing nearly got that wrong, reaction to that. Glasses are sliding down my nose. Lush stars as well? No way! There's going to be no shops open anymore. Oh, good grief. It's because everything is too expensive. Rental costs, energy costs. People are not getting enough wages. We just can't do it. Everything is dying, which is just such a shame. All those local shops and don't get me started on the amount of vape shops and barber shops and all of that kind of stuff that's taking over instead. Ugh. Never heard of body care. It's kind of like a super drug. So they do lots of beauty products and that kind of thing, deodorants and all of that. Yeah, we've had them in sort of our local area for quite a number of years now. Cheap shampoo and stuff like that. I think they're a little bit like a farm foods where they buy it in bulk, so they're able to sell it that little bit cheaper. I liked it when you said, "Look at all the maths," and he looked at you like he was thinking I didn't do it. I know. He's just staring at it right now going, "I didn't do it, mummy." Yeah, you did. I think people watch the vlog just to double check if it's still all crochet. It's not all crochet. I'm doing my best. I do address it in tonight's vlog, so it's worth watching. Trying to give my cats medication is the hardest thing ever. They can taste it and spit it out. Yeah, what I've discovered with Alfie, if it's the texture that's different, he literally just goes, "Bleh," and just drops it off his tongue. So it has to be the same texture as whatever he's eating. So what I've taken to doing is with the cheese that we've given him is we put the tablet inside the cheese and let it soften enough so that the texture is similar. Because if it's just a hard tablet, he literally knows straight away and just bleh, it just falls out of his mouth. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I can hear some kind of horn introduction going. I think he's making his sandwiches for work tomorrow. It's probably what's going on. Hey, Georgina says blurry lines. Hello. So American, yeah, I agree. Lots of American sweet shops. It's crept into places like Kenji and HMV as well. These sort of Japanese and Chinese drinks and sweets and things. That's definitely creeping in. Lush shut stores as a protest. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, Lush shit stars. I think you mean shut stars for a protest. They're not shutting permanently. Oh, how are you getting on with your new varifocals? I'm actually much better. The first week was just, I was going like this all the time, trying to see things. But now it's much easier. And you'll never guess. I should have mentioned this in my vlog, but I didn't. My brother suddenly has got the same issue. He had to go to the opticians on what day would it have been? Monday, I think. Came over to my house to sort of lighten the kitchen for me. Although I didn't expect him to, it was very kind of him to do it. And he said he's just had to pay out for them because he couldn't see anything close up either. He said his phone was just impossible to read. And his long sightedness has improved. I said exactly the same. That's what happened to me. My long-sighted is better, but my short-sighted is just abysmal. So I'm on to varifocals, and he's the same thing. We're just waiting for his glasses to come now. But unlike me, who said I am not prepared to pay the expensive cost of designer frames, he decided designer frames were a good idea. And I can't remember if he went for Ray-Ban or a different brand, but he did. So he paid 3 times nearly as much as I did. Richard, what are you doing? Yeah. But anyway, I'm getting there with them. I feel much better now. I'm getting the hang of I think as well you sort of do it automatically as to where you need to look. We are passing your shop the other day from seeing it in the channel, though it looks great. Wanted more candles though. Oh, okay. I do have a new lady, Naomi, who has added wax melts to the shop, but she's waiting for the thumbs up on the candles she's got. I think she needs to check on licensing and that kind of thing. So her candles will be joining us. So more candles, yep. That is absolutely something I can do. Do you like the Wicked movies? Says Joe. I think I'm over Wicked because I've been with watching Wicked since the beginning. As a vocal coach, I've taught all the songs to hundreds of students. So now the films come out, I'm kind of over it. Hello. That's Simon in the background shutting a door. I could just see this arm coming across the back. I'm just doing my live, Simon. It finishes just before 8. Silence. Freddie can bounce 4 foot high. Cheese is good to help dogs take the tablets. Yeah, I agree. That's what we've been using to help Alpha take his medication. I've been listening to Dance the Night Away by the Maverick as my friend's funeral. It was one of their favourite songs. Trying to think of the tune now. I have heard so many times on the radio today the new Lady Gaga Dead Dance song. It's been played to death But I do enjoy it. I think it's a really good tune. You're right, Alfie. I'm juggling 2 pairs. I didn't get along with them. Ah. So I just listened to a podcast about the black monkey in Pontefract. It was so interesting. Have you by chance heard of this? Oh, yeah. It's literally round the corner from where I live. And it's something that I should have done, but I've never done it. But I've been told by local people that the house has been cleared, like it's been cleansed. So, but I'd still like to give it a try. It's from where I am, it's 2 minutes drive, 5 minutes walk. I'm so close to each drive, you wouldn't believe how close I am. So really, I should do more with it. At least do some kind of visit or something. But I just haven't, and I should. I should. Should definitely do more of the psychic stuff. Is Simon camera shy? He is, bless him. You can do much better than Simon. Oh, that's a little bit cheeky. The Boba Dragon. Georgina, honest vocal coach. Lady Gaga is doing really well with the music. She is. Bri Bailey says, troll alert. Do you like Seema? I don't actually know anything about her other than I did the butcher, I did the baker, I did the is it family maker? That's all I know. I don't know anything else about her. So that's worth a try. I've actually been researching new girl bands to see who the new girl bands are at the moment. There's Frequency, there is Say Now, there is trying to think of them all. Been doing a little bit of a nosy, but none of them seem to be breaking through as yet. Please let us know about it. That's so cool. Absolutely. Oh, I've heard of East Drive. It's literally around the corner from my house. And as you know, I used to do Pontefract Paranormal. I went on different ones. We'd have tables spinning and Ouija boards and planchette and just all of it, as much as we could do. And I did really enjoy it, but I kind of quit Pontefract Paranormal, which no longer exists, because I was just getting used a little bit. Even though I wasn't sort of booked to be a medium or anything, they just let me do too much, and then I'll sit back and have a cup of tea. I'm thinking, hang on, am I getting paid for this? So this is a bit harsh. And I would have done it and not got paid, but it was just the sneaky way that it happened, really. But yeah, I'd love to do more of that. I think it'd be quite fascinating for the vlog as well to do some more spooky visits. I did all sorts, loads of different old pubs and stately homes and things like that. It was quite a few years ago now. I can hear him in the background. I have a feeling he's going to bark. What does it mean a house has been cleansed? It means that any spirits that are still connected to the house, you try and sort of disconnect them so that they can move on and not be connected to the house anymore. Also, Olivia Dean. I've been listening to Olivia Dean, something to do with a man today. I've heard her single a few times. Something like I'm your man or that's my man or something like that. I have heard of her, but I've not done a lot of research. Oh, Sarah says Simon is lovely. Simon, you're lovely. Silence. Rebecca says, I used to do a lot of paranormal places, but I've never been to East Drive as it was always outrageously expensive. I think it is, actually. There's a new place opened. I've got the leaflet, actually. Where did I put it? It was on my desk. Oh, flicking bits of paper about. It was on my desk. There is a new museum. Where have I put it? There's a new museum that's opened just beside Pontefract Castle, which is a really old building. And Liz's Liz's sister Olive went, and apparently it was fascinating. So I wouldn't mind going there, but I don't know where I've put the leaflet. I put it on one side. So I'll find the leaflet, but that I think would be a great vlog as well. Let's see what you've put. Halloween around the corner. I love all that stuff. Do you have a spirit, guys? I certainly do. I have two the majority of the time. I have a girl who I think is called Charlotte or Sophie. She's from the 1800s. She has been with me for a very long time. And the other guides that I have are relatives, male relatives. So they've sort of got a bloodline connection to me. Can you say hi to Luke? Hello, Luke. Hello, Luke. I'm giddy. I've been very giddy today. I've just had a really nice day. There's been no stress, organising orders and things. I think the only stressful time that I've had today is the tariffs for American postage. Oh, someone ordered some yarn to be sent to America, and it was such a hassle. There was an admin fee and then another fee for customs charges, I think. And I think I ended up paying another £3 on top of the postage just to send this yarn. It's just something I need to get my head around, really. So that is on my to-do list. Always find your videos so relaxing, Georgina. What are you watching on TV at the moment? Anything got of interest? Well, this week I have been watching Long Lost Family. I also have been watching The Sewing Bee. And this is not like me. I don't normally watch TV very much, but I've got into a few things recently. Don't tell me if you've seen The Sewing Bee finally. It was last night. I'm going to watch that. I watched Wednesday, the second series. I watched a series about one of the ladies who was in the Tinder Swindler. She's made a new series. And I've had quite a few films on. I watched Carry On the other night. Me and Simon watched that. That was really good. It was very obvious. I knew it was going to be a speed kind of film, but what's he called? Taron Egerton. He was fantastic in it, so it was worth watching. But I do want to rewatch all the Wednesdays. I've got some pink yarn over there. I'll just go get it. I'll walk past all the cardboard all over the floor, stepping over it. I bought this yesterday when I was in Manchester to make a Enid poncho. Snood. It's like a snood, like what I'm making with this yarn, but with these beautiful pinks. So I'll just shove those over there. What else have we got? Always find your videos so relaxing. Oh, I've read that one. I think you sent me one of your flies. Oh, I'm sorry. Has it all changed posting things to US? Yes, it has. Yes, it has. It seems quite a hassle. There's tariffs and admin fees and all sorts. Someone ordered 4 balls of yarn, and it's been a right to do trying to organize it. And even just to post to Ireland, I had an order to Ireland of incense and an ash catcher and things. Wow, such a hassle trying to organize it. Oh, you just feel like just tariffs everywhere, more ways of taxing people. Would it be possible to buy from your shop a psychic session and do it online? Yes, absolutely. I think I would really like to just talk and such about the paranormal, but don't want to pay for such a thing. Okay, I understand. Well, any questions you have, just fire them at me. I've been a psychic since I was 16. Well, obviously since I was born, but 16 when I realized that I'd got a real gift for it and I've developed it over these years. I do readings at my shop and I also do them online via Zoom or, whichever way is best for people. But normally on Zoom, I have tarot cards, I have oracle cards, I have crystal balls, I have pendulums, I have just numerous different things that sort of help with that kind of thing. So yeah, absolutely. Lisa says, hi everyone, I'm a bit late due to work. Don't worry, it's not a problem. Postage it to states is extortionate now. Yes, it is. Blurry Line says, no, I want to pay for your time. I don't want to take your time for free. Oh, thank you. Sarah says, it often costs more than what you are sending. That's very true. I had an order on eBay earlier this week for one ball of yarn. The ball of yarn was £1.80. But with the cost of actually listing it on eBay, I was probably not earning anything other than maybe 25 pence in profit. So, yeah, there is no profit in yarn, just so you know, if you didn't know before. I sell it because I like to have it, but there is no profit in yarn. None. I think Hobie do well, though, or Hobby, however you want to pronounce it, because they charge a stupid price for their yarn. The glasses are moving down my nose. Leah says, when I was in high school, my teacher was telling me to do electrical work and heard something behind, and I looked around and noticed the electric was still on. Ah. Rye Bailey says, I like Long Lost Family, but not keen on Davina. She's everywhere. She is. I did really enjoy it. I watched 2 of them. It was about the, I don't know what the proper word is, so do forgive me, but it was children's homes, basically women who weren't really in a marriage or in a steady relationship, and they were religious sort of mother-baby homes, and it was so traumatic. And I watched those. There was 2 of them, and it was really eye-opening. I did enjoy watching them and learning about it 'cause it's not something that I was aware of before. Susan says, thanks, Georgina and Sarah, for letting me know about tariffs. I was due to post something out to the US. Oh, it's a right hassle. Good luck with it. Yeah, Royal Mail are even having to pause certain things because it's so complicated. They've got to put everything into order, really. So here I am. It's growing really quick. I bought this one yesterday, but you can tell it's getting very thin now. I'm going to try and use all of it and just get it to a nice thickness so it sits across the head so you can get that kind of shawl effect. And then you twist it, if I get it right, like that, so that you can have it over your head with a, oops, I'm trying to look at the screen and do it at the same time. Kind of like that, but it's not quite thick enough yet. So I'm going to try and get this off again now. There we are. It's beautiful wool, though. I think the colours are wonderful. It's Hedgerow Dewdrop I've chosen. I've lost where I was now. Oh. Bear with, people. There we are. And I'm switching direction on every row, so it gives that nice sort of ridged effect to it. So let's go back in. 1, 2, flip. Back the other way. Is your YouTube flopping that bad you have to post old videos? I wouldn't say that it's flopping. That's probably a little bit harsh. But I am having trouble with the algorithm. Things have changed a little bit on YouTube, and YouTube are preferring short or really long videos. So videos like mine that are like 10, 15 minutes, they're not being recommended or promoted. So I'm trying to come up with ideas to, fit the shorts market and the really long market, which is why I've made some compilations recently. I'm still putting out new videos, so I don't know if you haven't seen them, but I did Perry, I've done Diana, I'm doing a new album reaction for Jade. So there's new stuff still coming. It's just juggling, getting it right, really. Royal Mail are becoming crap. Oof. I don't think it's Royal Mail's fault. It's this tariff thing that's been put in place by America and Trump and, all of that, that's made things a little bit more difficult. Nice colour, says Lisa. Thank you very much. Really, John, if you have nothing nice to say, then maybe not say it. That's a fair point. the vlog is growing and it's a process. Absolutely. YouTube algorithm is annoying. I never really had issues with the YouTube algorithm, but over the last 3 months, it has been harder for my honest vocal coach. It really has, because my videos they're not getting recommended anymore. And it's not because my videos aren't any good. The videos are the same as they've always been. It's because they're preferencing shorts or really long, and my videos don't fall into that. So I'm having to mix it up a bit, which is why I've made some compilation videos to just keep it going. And it is starting to improve. I've spotted that my views and things are starting to go up again, which is great. But it did hit a real low point, July, August. Just, oh, shocking. Perry's doing a lot better now and thought her first few songs were a bit boring. I absolutely agree. You need to post a lot of catchy clickbait titles. Absolutely, Lee. They push negative. They do, don't they? The more dramatic and negative your title, the more likely you are to get it recommended and more views. I kind of disagree with that. Why should you have to post such negative things to get the views? But yeah, the more negative my titles, the more views I'm likely to get, the more drama I add. And I think we need some good stuff in the world. I'm going to have to wipe my glasses. They keep running down my nose. Sounds harsh, but Perry's music is a bit bland. Kind of agree. Her latest single was the best one so far, but it is very much shout out to my ex. I'm really it's the same. Right, let's just wipe this because my glasses are just sliding on my nose. What time is it? It's nearly time for the vlog. I'm so tempted to start crochet. What would be the first thing you say to try? I would say a granny square, because a granny square, you can make anything out of granny squares. A small granny square, you can make just everything from cardigans, bum bags, tops, all sorts of things. You can make a coaster. You can make a table mat. I would start with a granny square. That's how I started, and I think it helps a lot of folk to start there. So yeah, I would say a granny square. There is a tutorial on my channel if you want to look it up. Definitely a good place to start. I'm currently doing double crochets for this. It is a large, which will be a snood that kind of wraps around. And it's really pretty colour. Hi from South Africa. Hello! I know it's bad, but that's just what they're pushing. It's true. 5-minute crafts should be banned, dangerous and clickbait videos. Oh. Like a fly. Sorry if my comments don't make sense. I have dyslexia and it's annoying when I'm writing. Don't worry, honestly, Leah, it's really not a problem. We see your comments pop up all the time, but we're really welcoming, warm group, inclusive. So don't worry. If any of its spelling's wrong or it doesn't always make sense, don't worry. You are always welcome here. And we will always, always show up for you, so to speak. I love Jade's music. Fantastic. Priestess Peaches says, my videos always get shadow banned due to speaking about sacred sexuality. I do that again. Sexuality and female empowerment. YouTube doesn't like it. Yeah, there are certain subjects that YouTube doesn't like. Not necessarily, politically correct or whatever. Freedom of speech is a difficult thing this day and age, and not everyone is willing to allow it to happen. Leanne's new song deserves better. Absolutely, Rye. Jonathan says hello from Sheffield. Love my blanket, which I got last week. You are so welcome. Do you have any holidays coming up? I don't. Although me and Alex quite fancy going to the largest yarn shop in the UK. I just thought it'd be so much fun. It's in Skegness. We'll do like an Airbnb. We'll go to the yarn shop one day and then the other day go out and have a nice meal and, walk on the beach and just, that kind of thing. So that's on my to-do list to book. Spiders like fruit flies. You've convinced me I'm gonna do it. Absolutely. Put the kettle on, Sue. Love from Tennessee. So it's 19:59, so I have to sign off now because my vlog is about to go live. In today's vlog, I talk about some of the negative comments that I've been getting about too much crochet, and I try and look at it in a serious way. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? What should I be doing to help my channel move forward? So thank you so much for everyone that's been here. Loads of love to everyone. Mwah, 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 mwah. And feel free to catch up with me again next week when I do another live chit chat. And today's vlog is out any second now, any minute now. I've also got a tutorial coming out on Friday that was requested by you guys for a raglan sweater. There is the completed sweater. And my vlog for Sunday is actually completed as well. So I will see you back here again in a few minutes in the premiere of my vlog. Thank you, guys. Bye, loves.